Hello, everybody. Welcome back to The New Nasty Boys. I'm your co-host this morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you decide to watch or listen to this thing, Billy DeVore. And sitting next to me is my co-host,
Chris Weir. What's up, Nasty Nation? Welcome back down to the Fart Dunge. How you doing? We got rid of Jake. Don't need him anymore.
Yes, Jake is no longer with us.
Yes, he's in the sub-dungeon. He is working. He's shoveling coal into pipes.
Yeah, if you mean puking into a toilet.
Yeah, I was going to say, that probably sounds better to him right now than what he's currently doing.
Yeah, he's just upstairs sweating and dying.
Yeah, he'd much rather be below, like, the deck in the Titanic right now.
Actually, not really. He'd be moving a lot, and he'd probably be puking more.
Oh, yeah. I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe food poisoning. Maybe it's just he just deserves this. So it's just God punishing him.
This is my lot in life. I think that's what it is. Jake was like, make sure to put up the chair and bring the hoodie.
Oh, that'd be nice. Just like acting like he's still here. Come on, man. What are you doing?
Yeah, give us the stats.
Chime in.
Because I was like, no, we're just going to leave it empty like all those Washington Post reporters.
Oh, yeah. Or like that Jewish holiday where there's like one chair open for like Jeremiah.
Oh,
like
yeah. And then also open for like who recently passed.
Yeah.
It's like at a Seder.
Oh, yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Or like, what is it? The MIA missing in action.
Yes.
Like chairs they have at like baseball stadiums.
Yeah. Or COVID.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
We should have had a cardboard cutout on hand of Jake. Yeah.
Dude, I've always been bummed. I really wish that the MIA chair or POW chair, like, why is it never on StubHub?
Yeah, exactly. I'll pay whatever.
Yeah, I'll pay crypto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they only accept is crypto. Meme coins and crypto.
We only take Trump coin and diarrhea coin.
And Korean currency. That's it.
Korean currency.
Yeah.
Nope, don't do it. Don't say it.
Okay.
I'm not going to.
Good job.
Pause. Nailed it. Okay, there we go. I didn't say anything I wanted to regret or have to edit. So, well, I guess we can launch into it. Guys, the show is brought to you by Cincy Light. Cincy Light, the spirit of Cincinnati. Cincy Light is a crisp, refreshing lager brewed in partnership with Cincy Reigns, benefiting student athletes. You can find this amazing lager in 12 packs, 6 packs, 24 packs, tall cans for Cincinnati daddies, including the limited edition basketball can. That's a tall boy with the little basketballs on it.
It's so neat.
How fun! Also, Cincy Light line comes in 24 packs now. Spring's right around the corner. Get you some. Say you don't want Cincy Light. You're wrong, but you can get Fuzzy Bones. It's the drink that makes you feel light and fuzzy. You can order it at rhinegeist.com along with their merch and use the promo code NASTYBOYS to get 10% off.
Nice.
How about that?
Pretty solid.
Didn't even look at the laptop.
Man, you're so good at that.
I'm getting it down.
Congrats.
Thank
I'm
you.
still slacking. I need to get some Fuzzy Bones in the fridge down here. I got some bubblies, some soda waters, but I need to put some Fuzzy Bones.
Well, there's 2 Fuzzy Bones sitting back here, and there's 1 Fuzzy Bone in Anderson barfing right now.
That's good. Yeah, well, we'll stock up the fridge eventually here.
Yeah.
How was your weekend, brother?
It was good, dude. It was good. On Friday was Valentine's Day. Mm-hmm. Well, we had a great show Thursday with Robert Kelly. Come to the next River Coast show. We don't know when it is, but keep your eyes peeled for the next announcement. But it was a great show. Fantastic. Robert Kelly was awesome. We took him to Camp Washington Chili.
Did you like it?
He said before he went, he's like, you know what? I had this chili 15 years ago. It was fucking disgusting, but I'm willing to try it again. He filmed the whole thing, recorded him eating it, and he went, I had it 15 years ago. It was fucking disgusting. Had it now. Fucking disgusting still.
Okay, fair enough.
Whatever. Not for him. He's like,
I was going to say he's probably a guy who has had Cincinnati Skyline chili or just like our version of chili before.
Right.
Because, I mean, he's a touring fellow, so I'm imagining he's had it. But, hey, tried it a couple times. Why not? 15-year break.
thought it would get better. Maybe he developed more as a person. But here's the catch. He keeps going back to it. He just is like pulling off the plate. Okay. I don't know why I'm still eating this. And I was like, yeah. He's like, it's addicting. I was like, yeah, we put fentanyl in it.
There you go. I think he probably likes it. It's just like visually, if you aren't familiar with that, I can understand why people would be a bit thrown off. It's like your brain is telling you like, no, we shouldn't be enjoying this. And your body's like, come on, keep sliding some more down. We're having a good time. Cheese, crackers, little meat sauce and sketty.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's like, how do you do this to spaghetti? I was like, pretty easily with a ladle.
Yeah.
That's how you do the spaghetti, and it's delicious.
Yeah, it's not a wild idea of putting meat on top of spaghetti.
No, it's not. And I told him, I was like, this is white trash bolognese. Mm-hmm. And he's like, well, this is disgusting. And I was like, as an Italian, you can blame your Greek neighbors for making this.
Seriously, if it looked like a red sauce, they would have no problem with it.
None, but it's brown, and we call it chili. Mm-hmm. So that's the problem. Whatever. But I got it. He did try Geta.
Good.
Loved it.
Awesome. Geta is so overlooked.
It is the quintessential Cincinnati meat, and I was thrilled that he liked it.
Okay, 1 of 2. That's fine.
I'll take it. Patent 500?
Don't have to murder him.
Sure.
You can have him back in another 15 years.
He can go back to New York and be fine.
Yeah.
So that was great. And then Friday went and did Valentine's Day, made steak, had oysters, shrimp, the romantic meats.
Yeah, were you eating alone?
No, Alicia and I did it. Okay. It was great. Yeah.
You eating oysters alone in front of a TV.
Just shucking them and being like, oh, yeah, women's basketball.
Watching women's basketball again.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm watching ice volleyball. But no, and then we went, had steak, oysters, shrimp. We went and saw Wuthering Heights. Yeah, I always add an R, but Wuthering Heights.
Okay.
The new one with Jacob Elordi and Margot Robbie, Charlie XCX songs.
Oh, all right.
It's dog shit.
Okay, terrible.
Yeah,
I know to avoid it.
Yeah, it's not for you. Lauren might like it, but here's the thing. Incredible set design, incredible costumes, fantastic score. All the characters suck.
Okay, is there singing involved, or is something just really terrible?
No,
the characters are just bad.
They're just bad. They're not. You're not rooting for anybody.
Are they interesting at all?
No, it's very flat. He's it starts with the dad finding the boy, taking it over to the girl that they are all in the same house or whatever, and becomes her pet, and then they get older, and it's a stark jump from them being 8 to who knows how old. Are they in their mid-20s? Are they in their mid-30s? There's never really established. And the dad's she's going to become a spinster if she doesn't find someone soon. Well, I'm a drunk. And
That's what my mom told me. You're going to become a spinster if you don't lock it down soon.
You don't figure it out. You'll just become an old maiden.
You're going to go into your freshman year of college, not wet. People going to start talking.
You better start getting on it. They spread your seed.
And she flicked a cigarette in my eye.
But yeah, and then just stuff happens, and I was like, I leaned over to Alicia after it, and I said loudly, that fucking sucked.
I'll tolerate a lot with the movie if there's good dialogue and good acting. Even if it's just I don't care for this plot, but man, that was a great acting right there. Something that just feels quotable or has some weight to it.
Sure. But I enjoyed watching it in how beautiful it was for everything else. But then it was the characters. I'm I'm not rooting for any of these pieces of shit.
Yeah, I got nothing in the steak.
Nothing, and I didn't when I leaned in. I was like, "This fucking sucks." She went, "Keep it down." I was like, "Why?" She goes, "Look," and I looked down the row, and half. It's all women and me, so an ideal situation. I looked down the row, and there's all these girls in their mid-20s sobbing. And I was like, yeah, okay. There is a pretty dramatic ending, but I'm not going to ruin it for anybody who's watching or listening because it came out Friday.
Okay.
Because, this baseball podcast loves romance movies.
Does Margot Robbie play banana ball?
She does.
Okay.
She plays with a banana a lot.
Oh, I'll be there.
Here's the thing. There's a lot of fucking no nudity.
How do they manage that?
It's bullshit.
They took out the best part of fucking.
Yeah, the titties. You just see him ramming her, and she's just in a dress. I'm this sucks.
Come on, Hollywood.
Give us Margot Robbie's titties again. Free them.
Yeah, don't make me make another protest poster. I'll do it.
Don't make me watch Wolf of Wall Street again. Just for that, I'll do it again.
I might.
I'll do it. So yeah, and then Saturday at a chili party at my mom's. That's not a euphemism. My mom's birthday is today.
Oh, happy birthday, Nancy!
I forgot to text her, but I told her happy birthday at the
chili party,
and I got her some gifts and stuff. And
that's good.
It was good.
That's a nice son.
Then we celebrated. Graham's birthday went out, and then today just really chilled and had a good meeting about our Japan trip. So that was the weekend.
really stoked for you. It'll be fun. We're talking about your baseball Japan trip here. Oof. Let's see. I didn't get to go to the Ryan Guy show for Robert Kelly. I had another show at Commonwealth. We were doing the script reading for Princess Bride, which was it ended up being super, super fun. And this was scheduled like before Rob Reiner passed. And it ended up being, just serendipitous. But it was a really fun time. Everyone was really funny, good. And Josh was great preparing for everything. It was a really fun night.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's great, dude.
It was awesome. I'm a big fan now, I feel.
The script readings are great. Mm-hmm. And, just be on the lookout. April 5th, The Sandlot at Commonwealth. Get your tickets now. They're free. It will sell out.
There's already been a lot of ticket sales so far.
Yeah.
So it will sell out. This is going to be fun. And I think Josh is kind of getting in his wheelhouse now. With these, and everyone's just a lot now that a lot of the comics have had the opportunity to do these. I think everyone's settled in a bit more with it. Yeah. But yeah, it was super, super fun. It would be nice to see Robert Kelly and see the show in the new room because I was really stoked to see that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but can't wait to do one in there.
It's gonna be great. Mm-hmm. We've got 2 rooms now at Rheingeist, one smaller, one bigger.
Nice.
So we've got the flexibility, dude.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I did a show in Lexington last night for Valentine's Day. Super cool. Thanks to all the people that came out to, I think it was what was it called? It was a karaoke bar. They had pool tables and stuff. Really nice pool tables.
Chili's.
That's where I was at. I was at Chili's. It was great. They kept telling me to get the hell out of here. You're in the back of house. Unless you're doing the dishes, you need to go.
Yeah, you need to get these sizzling fajitas out to table 23.
Yeah, but that was really fun. That was a Don't Tell show. Fun crowd. Yeah, that's what I did last night. And today was just fucking laundrying it up.
There you go, buddy.
Just
accomplishing goals.
Mm-hmm. And I was watching too, some an old flashback of the Reds versus Padres
where they
earlier
lost.
On this year. I know they lost, but I went to the next game, I believe, where they won. It was super cool. But I'm so ready for baseball,
dude. I can't wait. This is painful. The first spring training game for the Reds, first squad, they all meet up. Guards, Reds, Saturday. We'll be able to watch it on MLB.tv.
Saturday.
It's here. But before we talk about baseball, there's a large sporting event going on that some might say the world is competing in.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Winter Olympics. There's we got some more scandal out of the Winter Olympics.
Oh boy.
Did you hear about what happened at the Winter Olympics?
Yeah.
They ran out of condoms
already.
Already, dude.
Is that a new record?
It has to be. From what I'm seeing here, they ran out of 10,000 condoms, and they're like, we'll replenish them. It's there's some gray area on what's going on here. So according all these quotes and all this information is coming from the AP. And quote, I think 10,000 condoms have been used. Okay, let me start this over. All this news is coming from the AP, all these quotes. I think 10,000 have been used. 2,800 athletes, if you can go figure, as they say. 2,800 athletes, 10,000 condoms. International Olympic Committee spokesman Mark Adams said on Saturday, it clearly shows that Valentine's Day is in full swing.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't romantic.
No. This is really fun. There is no love in this. This is all just getting down to getting down.
Getting down, dude. They're hitting the slopes and they're throwing their stones.
Also, too, they say that condoms have been used as if they're checking after, not they've been purchased or have been taken. It's no, these have been used. These have been through the ringer.
We went through the dumpster and we got some gloves on. Mm. Well, we got 10 condoms on.
Yeah.
And we dug through and we found out, looked like melted snow.
I'm curious though how much downtime these athletes actually do have, because I'm kind of surprised there's that much intermingling. I understand these are the top athletes. It's kind of these almost a once in a lifetime opportunity for most of them. But I figured there'd be a lot more regimented, like, meetings, practices, things like that.
Sure.
Go to bed early. I mean, unless you're like a curler, and it's just like, that's... If you do curling, you're an alcoholic. That's the only way you get into that sport. Because you aren't allowed in bars. You got to stay outside by the shed where there's ice and throw rocks. And then they chuck PBRs or Foster beer at you.
Yeah, it's like, oh, this is the only sport where it's encouraged I bring a soft cooler.
Yeah, but these other people, they have, like, handlers, the ski team. I'm sure they have people. You got to meet curfew.
Well, you also think like, okay, so the skiers, they can participate in multiple events, right? Like big air, which we covered with the flat and smooth penises.
Yeah.
You've got like snowboarders, multiple events, like those kind of things. But like if you luge, you only luge. So if you're not spending your time going down a pipe, you're going to be spending time using your pipe.
There you go.
That's what you got to be doing. And like, yeah, you're right. Regimented meetings, going to bed on time, all of this stuff. But if you're just doing curling, you're doing something else, you're going to have a lot of free time. Yeah. And I'm not going to go hike a mountain. I'm going to see some titties.
Yeah, I'm sure. I guess it does depend on, like, what your specific events are.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, definitely, like, if you're doing the skiing and doing, like, any sort of, like, triathlon thing, you're probably a bit more booked up. But if you're, like, the person doing the ribbon dance, you're not going to be like needed a whole bunch.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can stay out till all hours of the night and like mingle with all the other people that got these bullshit sports.
Right, exactly. Like it's the biathlon where you're doing the land skiing and then you stop and then you shoot the gun. You do that maybe 2-3 times in like 15 days. A lot of downtime.
So
you're going to shoot your shot.
Yeah, you're really going to shoot your shot.
And like these are all these athletes from across the world in tip-top shape at their peak performance. They got to be horny.
Absolutely. They're around everybody that just looks like, superhuman like them. And they're like, I'm not used to seeing everybody that looks like me like this.
Yeah.
So they're going to be mingling. And when there is downtime, I'm sure these people are kind of, wanting to meet other people,
Yeah. If I'm a Swede, this is my first time I'm going to try and fuck a Brazilian.
Yeah.
I've got all of these options. I've got the world a la carte.
You really do.
Yeah.
Continental.
Intercontinental.
Also, too, thinking about, with all this information now with the long jumpers, do you think the long jumper that wins gold is the most sought after by, the other people? It's like, well, he is the most aerodynamic. He won a medal.
That's true. And then he's going to have the smoothest penis from the hyaluronic acid.
Yes.
Which is a bummer. You want, rib for her or his or her pleasure. You're not having that. And also, I don't know. I just... If I'm looking for someone event specific, probably the cross country skiers, the guys who are doing the land ones, because they got a lot of upper body strength. They're doing it for a long time, so they're going to probably last a while and be in the best shape.
It's constant movement.
Yeah, exactly. So that's got to translate from going upright, going down right.
And you're working your inner thighs like a whole bunch. Just imagine, even think about that action of just going zoop, zoop, zoop.
Oh, yeah. And you're not chafing. Well, you might be. I would be chafing.
Oh, I for sure would be.
But those athletes aren't. So, the other thing too, this is an interesting stat. 300,000 condoms were provided for more than 10,500 athletes at the 2024 Paris Summer Games. The original stock was much lower for these winter games. And another aspect of this is that condoms are traditionally popular for Olympic athletes to take home as, quote, a kind of gift to friends. Alpine skier Maya Latiana Clerk said Saturday. Fuck off.
Yeah.
That's not true.
I mean, that's one way to phrase it. It's kind of a gift.
Yeah, it's a gift. Yeah, let me say it, because you're going to be like, Mom, Dad, watch TV. They interviewed me. And it's like, you fucking...
No. I'm keeping it in my pants.
Oh, they're gifts. They're gifts.
I'm giving it to my mom. I mean, no. Why would I?
Yeah, they got these special Olympic diaphragms. I'm giving to my mama.
I wonder if there's any other sort of sport or kind of meeting of a bunch of different athletes where this happens. Is this happening with bowlers when they get together?
Oh yeah, dude. PBA known for chlamydia outbreaks.
Yeah, but they just give out dental dams for some reason.
Well, yeah, they're working with 2-7 splits all the time.
Yeah,
you know
come
what I mean?
on now.
That's a good eating pussy bowling joke.
Didn't think we'd do it, but we did.
We did it. We made bowling disgusting. Yeah. Oh, those dingy bowling alley TV graphics get me all gassed up.
Those nasty bowlers.
Dude. Oh,
they would still let you smoke, though, if that was in the Olympics.
I'm telling you, the biathlon guys who shoot the guns have to smoke. Mm-hmm. That's just the only way to look cool and do it.
It would be nice. I mean, if you're just chilling there, that would be so cool. You'd be like an Italian guy just smoking a dart while he's just like, shooting a bullseye.
Yeah, dude, that'd be sick. That's like the dude from the 24 games who just like, everyone had like all the gear and stuff on their guns.
Yeah.
And he's just like, bang, bang.
And he turns around and uses a condom on some triathlete.
Brother needs to leave his safety on.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Sorry about that. Whoops. Well, guess we're going to the clinic. Well, you don't need to. You got a big mountain. Just push them down.
Exactly. I'm sure they have free healthcare over there.
Yeah, nature's stairs.
Yeah, well, good for them. Good for them using all these condoms. And I'm sure some of them are like souvenirs, but I think most of them are being taken in hopes of being not taken home with them.
Sure. Also, you brought up like there are other places where these guys are fucking. Yeah, they probably all know each other realistically because there's like world championships, there's Olympic qualifiers. So like to celebrate that they made it to the peak of their sport, have sex, get after it.
Yeah, you might not win gold, but you might take home chlamydia.
You win gold. You won't win gold, but you might win pink.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy.
Well, good for them,
Yeah, so we'll be watching. We'll have to get an update on the condom tab.
See how that's going. That's all I really care about.
Yeah, it's
not how many medals we're taking home. I just wanted to know how much rubber we're pulling.
Yeah, how much we're out. Yeah. Hey, tell me, how many, you got a latex allergy? Well, I don't care. These were free. So, dude, it'd be funny if they track the usage. Like, how there's like a fundraiser and it's like a thermometer.
Yeah.
And they just are marking the lines like on a floodplain on a bridge or whatever. They're just marking like, oh, we hit 25,000 used condoms.
No, I'm imagining it's like they're coloring in like a condom. Like that's what they're doing. Like the thermometer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and once you get to the reservoir tip.
And then it just shoots at breaks.
Yeah, like there we go.
Hey, we made it. Oh, that's great. That's fun. The Olympics providing stories that don't matter, just like the Olympics. God, I hate the Olympics. Look, I love watching the Olympics. I just hate what it does to the local economy. Because they build all this shit, then they just leave.
Oh, yeah, that's very true.
They don't use it. So it's an economic burden on who has the Olympics. I've always said that the Olympics is like herpes. Once you have it and build the stuff there, you're always having it. You can't get rid of it.
Because you change infrastructure based upon an event, that is only going to take place for what? How many weeks? Not a long amount of time, but it's going to be there forever.
Yeah,
afterwards.
like 2.5 weeks.
Yeah. You think Sydney wants that eyesore in Australia now? It's gross.
They already have an eyesore. It's called the Sydney Opera House.
Yeah. Oh, take that.
Yeah, it looks like a fucking weird-shaped vagina.
It looks like an onion that I don't want to eat, you idiots. That's how I have to describe vaginas, too.
Weird onion.
Look at that onion I don't want to eat.
Are you seeing a lot of vaginas with green sprouts in them?
Yeah, exactly. I would be using 0 of those condoms.
I will be wearing goggles. Mm-hmm. They make my eyes run.
Yeah, no, I won't be using any of the condoms. However, I will be using some stuff for herpes sores in my mouth.
That's why I actually have a dental dam.
Uh-huh.
Okay, enough. We did it. We talked about the Winter Olympics.
Yeah, we talked enough about condoms and STDs to start off this baseball podcast.
Yeah, we needed Jake to break this up.
Yeah, I know.
To not let this go completely off the rails.
Yeah, he is definitely a great oil to our vinegar, I feel, of as we keep it in the gutters a lot.
We'll just keep going, and he's like, all right.
Okay, let me quote some stats here.
Yeah, I need to break this up with something. But he did have a great thing about the bidet last week, though.
Yeah, it was pretty nice.
Polish man spitting
all
on your asshole. That's so funny. Well, we should talk about baseball.
I guess so.
Yeah, well, let's start with the biggest story of the week. X-Red got cut by that's not a great way to put it. Let's do it this way. Reds legend Nick Castellanos was released by the Philadelphia Phillies and shortly after was picked up by the San Diego Padres. The Padres are paying the league minimum. The Phillies are just paying it because they have enough money to make their problems go away. How glad are you that the Reds did not entertain bringing in Nick Castellanos?
I'm very glad, and this is something to think about. Say this news happened pre-Red signing Gino Suarez. that could have put out an option for them to sign a much cheaper option as far as bringing back like another kind of at one time hometown hero in Nick Castellanos, which would have been a far worse deal.
So much worse. He's lost his bat. He's never been able to really defend right field.
Mm-hmm.
And Reds fans, there's a small swell of them being like, we should bring him back anyway. I'm like, where's the room on the 40-man? Where's the room on the 26-man? You go through there and you tell me who you want to get rid of that isn't Dane Myers, and you figure it out how he's going to get playing time.
And what are the odds that he reaches the performance that he had when he was with the Reds?
5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Again, that was 5 years ago. It wouldn't happen. Even if he's close, I say that your ceiling is higher with someone like Will Benson. Your ceiling is higher with Noel V. Marte than going back and retreading what age 34 season Nick Castellanos could be. I loved Nick in 2021.
Mm-hmm, same.
He was so fun. He was great. I wish that we would have kept him. But the downslide has been brutal.
Yeah, and the way he's been interacting with the front of office, for not just the Phillies, but for the Reds when he was here, is something that is going to make it a lot more difficult for you to get signed.
Dude, he said some stuff on the way out, like they don't care, they don't want to spend money. After he had signed with the Phillies, he's like, just reaming them, like they didn't even call all of this stuff. And I'm like, man, that's brutal. I get it. He was upset and he wanted to keep playing there, but he also needed to get paid.
Needed to get paid, needed to produce better. There was a lot of things that pointed to like why, he was strictly there for a bat. He wasn't a good fielder.
No.
So when he threw kind of like some of these temper tantrums or acted out, that's not going to sit well with the front office. Also, it's not like you're giving them not a lot of ammunition to say like, hey man, we're right in benching you for defensive, abilities later on in innings.
Absolutely. 2025, negative .8 WAR with an OPS plus of 87.
Mm-hmm. And when he's coming in, or later on in games when he's facing like these, really good closers, relief pitchers, they're just kind of shredding him up.
Oh yeah, everyone knows how to pitch him. Low and outside, he will chase that slider, changeup, anything breaking outside. He's toast.
Yeah, he just doesn't hold up. So he's much more of an easy out now. So the one thing that you did have him in there for offense, that has been depleted and has been steadily going down.
Bingo.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I hope he returns to some type of form.
Oh, yeah. I wish him nothing but the best. He was a super fun player. I think it might be a great pairing in San Diego. That'd be a great, I think that left field could play well for him.
Yeah. We got Ramon Laureano in left. You could put Nick in right.
I'm talking about
for the Padres.
The left field wall. I think it'd be good for him as a batter.
Oh, yeah. That's a good call.
Yeah, it's not a terribly long porch. But, I wish him nothing but the best. And hopefully he can chug beers in the dugout in San Diego, you know?
Well, sorry, you've got Tatis in right, Merrill in center,
mm-hmm.
and then Ramon Laureano in left. But then you've got some depth from Gavin Sheets,
mm-hmm.
and then you put Casti on that bench. I don't hate it for them. I genuinely don't hate it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just there was no way. And what you're saying, too, with them potentially bringing him in instead of Gino, I don't think that was going to happen because that didn't address the issue,
mm-hmm.
which the issue was power.
Correct.
Casti, and again, 5 years ago, hit a ton of doubles.
Yes.
Some of them turned into homers, but he still hit a ton of doubles. He would not have fixed your problem. Instead, you would have a guy who's not as fast as he used to be, standing on second base with other dudes behind him trying to hit him in.
Mm-hmm.
You got too many other athletes on the bench and depth-wise already that, you're good.
Yeah, he'd just be blocking future assets to the Reds. So, yeah, he'd just be blocking Noel V. Marte, which I'm hoping is going to have a great season this year. So I'm super stoked that they avoided signing Nick Castellanos. Again, it's not 2022 anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I hope he does really well with the Padres.
Well, in news that does not matter, because it's spring training.
Yes.
So we have to be like, it doesn't matter. But Charlie Goldsmith tweeted, he was like, hey, Noel V. Marte today, 2 for 2, loud hits. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully those 2 hits he had today in live BP mean something in April. I just hope. I'm trying to temper my expectations because I just want baseball so fucking bad.
Yeah, we're right around the corner. I'm really stoked just thinking about all these. It's fun to go over the lineups in our heads. Just thinking about how it's going to be and just realizing the Reds hopefully can enter the season, which they have so far healthy, and the guys can have a good spring training and start off on the right foot and start winning games as soon as possible when the season does start.
Yes. Now, here's one thing that I talked about this with Strawberry Ice on Thursday that I need to talk with you about.
Okay.
This podcast is going to be very boring going up until opening day, I think. Because the only question marks we have really are who's going to be in left field, how is the outfield rotation going to work, who's the fifth starter.
And the two-hole.
Oh, that's decided.
Okay.
That's decided at this point. It's going to be Noelvi Marte.
I don't like it.
Yeah, so what we have figured out is TJ Friel's first, Noelvi's second, Ellie's third. The 1 and 3 are pretty much set. I mean, who knows what could happen during spring training?
Correct.
But while they play fake baseball and people are working on things and there's really there's some good evaluating going on, but nothing that's truly going to set the season. Mm-hmm. We won't know. But I'm so glad that it's going to be boring because that means we're a mostly complete ball club.
Yeah, there's nothing left for us to check a box on that we're waiting on as far as like, oh, we need to get another bat. We need to get a closer. We have all of our stuff situated, all of our big components, and everything else now is just, if anything happens, it's just a depth move.
Right, exactly. Speaking of depth move, the Cincinnati Reds went and gave a minor league offer and invite to Major League Camp to Nathaniel Lowe. Nathaniel Lowe is a left-handed DH first baseman. He was a Silver Slugger in 2022 and a Gold Glove winner at first base in 2023. He was a free agent. I like the move considering the market played out and he's just a minor league invitee. Mm-hmm. Nothing crazy. There's nothing guaranteed. I'm a fan of that. The guy last year, looking at his baseball savant, he had a chase percentage of 24%, putting him in the 76th percentile. So a little red, not bleeding red, but a little red. And he walked 10.2% of his ABs, which put him in the 72nd percentile. Not bright red, not bleeding red, but red. What do you think of the move?
I like it. It really costs us nothing, and you can have him essentially... Okay. He could either start on the bench to start the season or potentially have him down in AAA to kind of develop and kind of, he's a bit of an older dude now at this point, maybe needs a little bit, to stay, moving as opposed to being a guy that can come off the bench and be immediately productive.
Right.
And to see how things shake out. He could just be a bench player starting off. Again, things have not happened yet, but I think it's a great depth move. Adds another left-handed at bat. And this guy isn't that far removed from a Silver Slugger season and a Gold Glove. Again, back in 2022. It's not that terribly long, ago, but still he's, playing a significant amount of games when he is playing. So I think it's a nice depth move and doesn't cost the Reds really anything.
No, he mashes righties. He's got like a 762 OPS, which would have put him, according to Charlie Goldsmith, fourth in OPS against righties in the lineup from last season. But you obviously think you're going to take another step forward in the right direction where that number isn't fourth. It's like 10th or 12th. Mm-hmm. And you look at his splits when he was in Boston and in 34 games and 119 plate appearances, 280, 370, 420 with an OPS plus of 121. It's not hateful. He was 21% better than your average baseball player in a small sample size. The problem that I have is you look and you go, where do you put him? Where do you take ABs from? Because you're looking at your bench, and your bench is Jose Trevino. That's set. He's your backup catcher. Mm-hmm. He rotates more with Tyler. That's fine. That's set. And then you basically kind of have a scrum between J.J. Bleday, Dane Myers, Will Benson, Blake Dunn, Hector Rodriguez, and then now Nathaniel Lowe. Mm-hmm. You have some first basemen. You've got Spencer Steer, Eugenio Suarez, Sal Stewart. Adding in some more depth at first isn't a bad move, but it's like where you're going to take DH ABs potentially. Like, it just isn't exactly a clean, clear fit. And I don't know if he's a guy who's going to accept going down to AAA. Say he's a great spring. He could get his walking papers and go and sign with anybody, and anybody else can pick him up. I could see that happening in his age 31 season. But I just don't see a clean fit.
I don't either. It does seem like a bit of an impulse buy, but it wasn't going to cost them much of anything. Adds depth, and you don't really know what could shake out. Mm-hmm. Maybe someone gets injured. Hopefully not. So I think they're just like, let's just get him. He could potentially resurrect a bit of the 2022, 2023 season.
Right.
And help us out in ways that we aren't quite sure about yet if things go sideways, or maybe he does prove that he should be a bench player for us, and then maybe Myers goes away, or I'm not entirely sure, but I think he could be a good athlete, could be a good benefit to the club. It is a question of where do you slot him, and I think that will be answered once we get through spring training.
Correct. And he's a guy that fits the Reds hitting profile. High average, high on base percentage, makes contact.
He's kind of like the left-handed Andujar, like a specialist, for, going against,
which we already have that. But I do like that it is pushing these dudes to be like, you better have a good spring because there's a vet that needs a spot.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Nothing's guaranteed right now.
No. And what I love what Terry Francona said, this is according to old Charlie Goldsmith, who said, Terry Francona on Nathaniel Lowe, he told him he'll be treated like the veteran that he is, even if Lowe is an NRI. Lowe has earned that. Can't guarantee a spot. Lowe has been a good bat and isn't far removed from being a really good bat. Couldn't agree with that there. Francona said that they're going to break camp with the best 26. You can't perfectly cover depth at every position. Parentheses, if the roster looks a certain way, they may not have the ideal infield utility guy who'd reinforce that depth at shortstop and second base. And parentheses, you live with it and carry the best team, which is basically what we just said.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool with that.
Absolutely.
So spring training's in full effect. It's awesome. Everybody's there. Everybody cleared their physicals. We're all set.
Awesome to hear that, especially Ellie's looking good. Mm-hmm. So that is great to hear.
No fucked up hammock bones.
I know, that's been going around.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Like Lindor, Corbin Carroll.
From the Orioles.
Jackson Holiday. Yeah, dude. A lot of people are saying it's because they're working too hard in the offseason in the cages trying to hit high velo. And it comes from the bat when you're swinging, and hitting the fucking... this little bone right here.
Yeah.
So I call the chicken wing bone because I'm using it, I'm breaking apart, and I'm hitting, Good break, hit, break.
Chicken wing bone.
Hack!
He broke his chicken wing bone. Gonna have to turn down the spiciness in the sauces there. That's clearly the problem.
I gotta work on my rotation on the bone breaking. Mm-hmm. It's really just causing too much stress.
Yeah, we need to switch you from the flats to the drums.
Oh no, I love flats.
It's okay, it's still good.
Do you do the thing with your flat where you mash it down like this and you put it, or do you do what I do, which is where you twist and then you pull out one bone, set it down, meat lollipop?
I eat it like a sane individual. I'm not trying.
What?
I'm not trying. Like, I'll take the bite of one side, bite of another side, and then I'll break it, and I split it open.
Don't belittle me like that.
Like I'm going down in a tiny frog.
Don't belittle me and say that I'm crazy with my chicken wings.
I know. It's just some people have these. Like some people stick the whole thing in their mouth and just suck it out.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah, and then I believe I've seen your style, which is good.
The twist.
Yeah, but for me, I'm just going one side, flip it over, break it, and then eat out the innards.
It's inefficient.
Hey, fine.
That's fine. I mean, at least you get to eat out that bony frog. Mm-hmm. That's cool, but I love the break, twist, pull. I got 2 little meat pops, and then I'm done. And it's great for dipping, because then I got the whole thing, and I'm not getting my thumbs all dirty. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, I know what I'm doing over here, and you saying I'm a psycho or a crazy man. For doing that.
You're going to draw attention to yourself.
Not really. You know who draws attention to themselves? Remember Ryan Singer? Mm-hmm. Eating chicken... I watched him do
gloves.
This. Eat chicken wings with surgical gloves.
It's like, come on, man. Like, I like having my fingers clean, too. I do, like, wash my hands a lot, but I'm not going to, like, also, too, like, there's, like, powder on it.
Yeah.
And you got to smell rubber the entire time.
Ew.
Yeah.
Your cuticles ain't that precious.
Mm-hmm. And also, I don't like the way my hands feel after I've had gloves on.
I don't either.
That feels just as bad as chicken wing sauce.
Yeah, it's like I take the gloves off, I turn the light on, and I pay the woman and leave.
Yeah, they're all pruny. It's weird.
Oh boy, but dude, poor Hammonds.
Yeah, man, look out for it. Yeah, and sorry to insult you on the wing.
It's fine.
How you go about that,
brother? You just hurt my fucking feelings.
That's
you know
all
how
right.
sensitive
It's
I am
all right.
about chicken wings.
I just really lowered the amount of meat bags that are coming down the steps now. Because he used to bring it. He's gonna bring.
I'll
down
bring
ribs.
you chicken wings, but here's the thing: you're gonna watch me eat it.
Okay,
I'm gonna make you do it, and you're gonna be like, "That is more efficient."
I'm sure it is.
We're gonna do it on the pod. We're
Okay.
gonna do it. I'm gonna make some wings when it's nice enough out, and we're gonna do it live. I'm gonna make you
Fine.
both. I'm gonna make you both do it when Jake's done working in the coal mine.
Okay.
And we're gonna have a wing eating instructional on the new Nasty
I'll show
Boys.
you how I eat my wings, and then I'll try to do your wing eating style, and I'll see.
Yeah, show me how you eat that weird frog pussy.
Okay.
Goddamn demon.
Yeah. It's good.
It's good, man. It's tasty. I look around. I try and find the clit. It ain't there. Yeah, it's cartilage.
It's weird when it turns into a prince.
And it's like, ah.
Oh, spicy garlic.
Spicy. Oh, man. Well, the Reds they're all there.
Yeah, they're good.
They're all there. They're all hanging out. They're all being good boys and girls, eating their chicken wings like I do. Not like a normal person. But spring training full effect. Friend of the pod, Pratt Brennan. Friend of the pod, Pat Brennan, put something out that really warmed my heart. He tweeted, Eugenio just arrived to the Reds clubhouse for what appeared to be the first time based on the reaction of those present. Room was quiet. Instantly came to life, immediate energy. Young guys took notice. Old teammates, friends on staff greeted him warmly. That's what I'm talking about.
Love it. Already having an impact. Great. Good vibes back in the clubhouse. Already starting in spring training. Great report, Pat.
Dude, immediately good vibes only. You'll love to see it. God damn, that warms the cockles of my heart.
Yeah, I love seeing him blow bubbles too. Just seeing that first photo of him with a big old bubble at BP.
Yeah,
it's back, baby.
Come on. Dude, I love the spring training hat. I love it.
It's got, what does it have on the side?
It's got the cactus with the cactus flower on it.
Oh, yeah.
And on the C, and then next to the C, and then it's got the 26 patch.
Nice.
I might have to get one of those.
Maybe two.
Pat, bring me one back.
Snag some and a cactus and bring Gino Suarez.
Bring Gino down.
Give me some of his used bubble gum.
Oh, yeah, that game used bubble gum. That's a market.
I'm sure it is.
Making it up right now. There's also some notes from Tito and stuff that he said. Again, from Charlie Goldsmith, the kid's on it, This is interesting news from Charlie. Sal Stewart is going to play first and second this spring, less third base. Now that makes sense. You got Key Bryan, and you have Eugenio at third. And potentially Spencer Steer, or potentially Ellie De La Cruz. You don't need it. But Stewart is a candidate to play second on days where McClain is off or Ellie is off, and McClain is at short. Francona said AAA manager Pat Kelly said second base might be Stewart's best position. Obviously, with McClain at second, first base remains a big emphasis for Stewart this spring. That makes sense. He lost 20 pounds. I'm not surprised by this news.
Yeah, that's super cool. And I don't have enough data to say whether or not Sal is a good or a bad second baseman, but I think that'd be great to have him there.
Yeah.
I think if we can have that'd be a big beefy infield. I think it'd be great. Matt McClain, De La Cruz, Sal Stewart, Gino Suarez.
I'm having flashbacks to Moose at second, which I hated. But it didn't work. He barely played, so who gave a shit? Yeah,
this is a young athlete just starting out, just made it up to the majors here, so he's on the rise. I am stoked that he trimmed up that much.
Yeah.
And I think I'm excited to see how he can perform at second base. And it's just something that opens up some more avenues and options for them, regardless of what might happen. And also, too, spring training. Do what you want.
Do what you want,
give it a shot.
Yeah, who cares? Figure it out. See if it works or not. They've been there a week. Get in there, figure it out. Sal Stewart and I have something in common. He's lost 20 pounds. I've lost 15. All in the brain. Can't talk anymore.
Oh, yeah, man. You're just really closing down the gap between that brain and I don't even know. I gave up. I thought brain and skull, it's fine.
It's okay. We're shrinking the brain.
I know. I was starting to make up a thought. It didn't make any sense.
It's okay. I just had the water drained. It's fine. We're getting there. Ellie's quad is good. It's been tested. We're good to go. How about that? Tyler Callahan, remember him? He's the guy whose arm, his bone in his arm became nerds.
Yeah, it just exploded.
Yeah. He got cleared, so he's ready to go.
Super cool, man.
Really cool. Who knows the upside of that guy? You know, anything can happen. And then Francona talked about some prospects. He said that Hector Rodriguez is a throwback player with his hitting style and ability to make contact. He spoke very highly about how much stronger Collier has gotten over the last year. Cam Collier being there is a big one. Just you're invited, you're here, you're not on the roster. Here's your first go around. Let's see how you do.
Yeah, expose him to that stuff because he could be the guy of the future coming up.
Yep, and then Francona discussed the mentality of the team. This could be fun. Let's go. It's time. You have a few years under your belt now. Let's go.
Goodyear, Ellie is a legitimate candidate for MVP if he can stay healthy. I think people forget that he was on pace for 40 homers before he ran into his injury. You know, I mean, you saw a definite point where the production dropped, but he still played 162. Matt McClain, I think, is going to have a great bounce back year. Sal Stewart is going to showcase some of his power and how he can impact the club. Getting Eugenio Suarez back in a Reds uniform. There are so many reasons to be excited, and there's also impacted the bullpen by getting some left-handed arms. They just really did things to shore up some of the loose ends, and I am stoked.
Full year of Key Bryant in Cincinnati. If he can hit just above his weight, you're getting a big turnaround in that spot as well.
I mean, that would be a big X factor, seeing, you know, the guy at the bottom of the lineup, he's able to turn it over and get on base, as well as being a gold glove, you know, defender.
Platinum.
Yes, that would be a situation where, now if he's able to contribute offensively, that just extends the lineup.
Yeah, dude. You love to see it, man. You just, a lot of optimism this year. It just feels good, man. It feels good.
Speaking of optics.
Oh, yeah, speaking of optics, good call. What a transition. CES.
Made up for my brain fart a little bit ago.
There you go. CES got some glasses. He's got rec specs.
Looks good, man.
Yeah, you'll need them to see what's going on in Cincinnati from Louisville.
Yeah, not really much of a spot, obviously, for CES, and also, too, ran into his issues with not really being able to stay off of dog shit pitches and just ran himself into the ground. I still have a lot of hope for CES. He's shown that he can absolutely mash balls and be, you know, a game changer, but his plate discipline really threw him into a funk, and hopefully maybe the glasses will change his perspective on things.
Sure.
So hopefully, I would love to see the glasses have an impact.
I would love that. Nothing more would I love than CES comeback story. Maybe Nathaniel Lowe could give him some tips about laying off some dog shit. You know, a guy who's high contact, who's been there. Like, hey, man, you're still young enough. You can make this. Just lay off this, lay off that. You know, that could be worth the signing alone.
Seriously. I mean, that was like his biggest thing. Is like, once, you know, your weaknesses get exposed in the majors, sometimes it's really hard when you're a younger dude to defend against that. And I think CES kind of spiraled a little bit there. So if he can have great plate discipline and just let his hands just do the work, I feel like he could be a great baseball player, and then put out an argument for his, you know, bat in the lineup somewhere.
Couldn't agree with you more, man. Make yourself be undeniable. Get on up here. Looks like we're going to be having a competition, which we've talked about. I mean, we're just blabbering because we're so excited, but there's a battle for the last spot in the rotation, and it's been narrowed down to Brandon Williamson, Rhett Lauder, and Chase Burns. Chase Burns will be throwing a few innings on Saturday. So in the opener, that'll be really interesting to see, because, you know, that performance kind of puts you in the pole position for getting that fifth spot. We'll have to see how it battles out. With it being this early in spring training, who do you think has the upper hand to get that spot?
I would definitely say Burns, just because he was in there last year. Williamson and Lauder coming off of injuries, they might be a bit more apprehensive. However, I think it would be benefit the team and these players if they could figure out a situation where, seeing as how Burns is still very young, you don't want to burn his arm out, you know, especially with him being such a, you know, a high velocity pitcher.
Right.
So if you can figure out a way to tamp down his innings by kind of laundering them into like Lauder's starts and then Williamson's starts. I think there could be a situation where they find Burns like maybe skipping a start, maybe going to the bullpen a little bit, something like that. But I think it's Burns's position to lose.
I agree on it. It's Burns to lose because of injury. What I do see with laundering is a great way to put it, because I can see the dreaded right shoulder or left shoulder impingement.
That is what I was pretty much hinting at. If they can figure out a way to make sure that they're monitoring the innings of all three of these guys. I mean, Lauder was so good when he was up with the Reds for, his handful of starts that he did have.
Yeah.
Williamson could also be a guy that can eat up some innings for you.
Yeah.
So all these guys could really play in together for you, and just figuring out how to combine these three pitchers to reach a certain amount of innings without, any of their arms just feeling overburdened.
I agree with you. When Williamson looked good before he had needed to get TJ. When we were talking about this in 24, I was like, dude, just shut it down and get cut. And I know it's the worst thing to get that a pitcher or any athlete can have done is going under the knife. But it cost him a full year.
It really did.
And it's like, dude, come on. Like, this sucks because he looked great. And Rhett Lauder, like, he bounced back with his shoulder strain and what he did. So he didn't need to. But what we were seeing with Williamson, it's like a slight sprain in the UCL. It's like, dude, I know you can, but just get it over with. So all of these guys have so much upside, and you do launder the time. And that's a great way to put it. So I think you'll see someone like, so whoever starts up here in that spot, which most likely will be Chase Burns, you can see him go in the first month and being like, right shoulder impingement, and it's like 20 days off, and you give these other guys, and you let Williamson and Lauder also stretch and be stretched in Louisville.
Yes.
Let them, get their sea legs under them after, with Williamson not pitching for over a full year and Lauder not pitching until, Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
Let it marinate. There is no rush, and we have so many weapons, and this depth is awesome. This is our strength, and keep leaning into it.
Yeah, pass off that shoulder, impingement injury, between the three of them, so they can, properly, shift gears throughout the season.
Totally. And that's just, it's just exciting to have that young depth, because those guys are going to be here for a couple more seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Really lean into it. To close the pod out, the Cincinnati Reds made a move that was inevitable, and it was approved by Major League Baseball and the owners. Phil Castellini, son of Bob Castellini, is now the head man for the Cincinnati Reds. The MLB approved the transfer of team control at the MLB owners' meetings. From Gordon Whitmire of the Enquirer and friend of the pod, Pat Brennan, also at the Enquirer, the quote that they were given was in a statement. Fuck me. The statement, God damn it, here we go. So Pat and Gordon got a statement sent to them. This is what the Reds said. This was the conclusion of a process that was started when the Reds announced organizational changes in July of 2024, naming Phil president and CEO and Doug Healy as COO and CFO. Thoughts on the change?
Not surprising. It's just the passing of the torch. It was, as you said, inevitable, and that's just where we're at here. Thanks, Bob, for all your hard work. Hopefully your son can have a nice tenure when he's at the head of the helm. So yeah, appreciate it. But yeah, this was definitely expected.
Yeah, it's just keeping on moving forward. The thing that I am most worried about is hopefully he got his public gaffes out of the way while he wasn't in charge.
Yes.
You're going to be judged even harder now that you are head honcho.
Hopefully that was a learning experience for him when he realizes how sharply his words can bite him back. So hopefully he takes this position more seriously than he was when he was just, shooting off. So yeah, really hope he understands the weight of this role, and he understands how to invest into the team, into the community, into the fans, to make this, a self-sustaining thing that can grow and grow and grow, and understand where your money comes from. It's the fans.
It's the fans. It was kind of a quiet renouncement, which I'm okay with. I think that the Reds fans and other people would have been louder, not Rhett louder, just louder in general, if they didn't make a signing like a Eugenio Suarez.
Yes.
I think that if that didn't happen and there was very much hum-ho and didn't address the full issues of the team in free agency, oh boy, this would have been resounding.
Yeah, this would have been not met well. So, yeah, I think them signing Suarez definitely provided, a barrier between this transition and just people just being furious.
Yeah, and you know what helps not bringing up the past and what you said? Winning. Go win, and the city will forgive you. The city is so unbelievably forgiving if you win. Go ask your neighbors. Go ask Mike Brown. Go ask Katie Blackburn. Be like, hey, man, you win, we can look over stuff. But if you start losing again or you continue to lose and the future ain't bright, oh, man, we'll let you know.
Yeah, you will hear that criticism. Win and people will forgive and forget. So, yeah, adios, Bob. Hopefully you enjoy retirement. And hopefully your son can bring us back to the playoffs for years to come.
Yeah, hope so. Keep spending money, keep winning. So let's round third and head for home. You got dates coming up, dog.
Yeah, I got some shows. If you're going to be in Cincinnati, I'm going to be at Go Bananas this Thursday through Sunday with Mary Santora. She's super funny. Come check that out. I'm going to be in the UP.
Where do you pee?
Come on now. In Michigan and Brimley on the 6th. I will also be at Skyline in Appleton, Wisconsin, the 12th through the 14th. So check that out.
Check it out.
What you got coming up?
April 5th, Sandlot reading, Commonwealth Comedy Club, 8 o'clock. Come check it out. March 4th through 18th, I and Jake will be in Japan. Woo! We're going to go see Team Japan play Team Czech at the Tokyo Dome.
That'll be super fun, man. That is such a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I am so jealous, but you guys are going to have an absolute ball. I want to see more of those muscle bars.
The muscle mommy bars.
Muscle mommy bars.
Yeah, dude.
I want you to experience all the culture. Tell me all about it. Take some awesome photos.
Yeah, I will hopefully not be asked to leave.
Yeah, for diplomatic reasons.
Yeah, like eating too much in public or...
You have shamed yourself.
Yeah, or making too many bomb jokes. I'm gonna be good. I won't roll my L's.
Please don't.
And I will not bow to everyone.
Oh, Lord.
These are rules I have been told that I can't do. And that I probably shouldn't do anyway, but I will. And I won't do them there. So I'll bring some culture back.
There you go, man. Spread some Cincinnati culture over there. Represent American baseball well. You're going to have such a blast, dude.
I'm so excited. I can't wait. So then, dude, basically Japan, then that rolls right into baseball. And boy, howdy, we're on a roll.
That's so crazy. We got baseball coming up this week. We're here, everybody.
We made it. We're going to be able to watch the Reds live on television. We'll get to hear the lovely voice of John Sadak and the cowboy.
2 scoops of ice cream.
Right down Broadway.
Right down the honey hole.
Oh, man. Not ice cold Coca-Cola.
Can't wait, man. This is going to be fun.
It's going to be great. Well, Sports Drink, thanks for sponsoring the audio of the pod. InTheClutch.com, promo code NastyBoys. What's going to be really cool about In the Clutch, we are now just going to have Cincinnati Reds MLBPA.
What?
So that's where you can go and get your Cincinnati Reds player baseball tees.
Cool.
Very exciting stuff. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Chris and I are working on something pretty rad as well. So also, shout out. Thank you, Cincy Light, for sponsoring the pod. You guys are great. Fantastic. RyanGeist.com, promo code NewNastyBoys, 10% off Fuzzy Bones and all merch. And thanks for having me in the fart dunge.
Absolutely. Glad to get some one-on-one time with you here, buddy.
This is great.
Yeah.
Fuck Jake.
Yeah, get out of here, you idiot. Keep puking.
Back to the mines. And thank you for watching and or listening. And as always, go Red Legs.
Go Red Legs.